Time is speeding up. If you haven't noticed yet, you must be living under a rock somewhere. You can just Google Mount Athos, Greek monks. They've been there for centuries. So they've been keeping time. They burn candles, so they know when they go into their prayer sessions, they know how long a candle burns because they use the same candle, same source, everything the same, nothing has changed. In '68, when they started noticing the speed up of time, and the candle now burns only 18 or 19 hours, when it used to burn 24 hours. So 68, that's 32, 50, almost 60 years. In 60 years, the time differential has sped up. We're going through a shift.
All right, 1, 2, and 3. Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. I want to give our praises and honor to YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QADASH, forgive me the spirit, to do this lesson. In this lesson I'm going into, the Lord has extremely, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, has extremely shortened the days. Okay, they have shortened the time, man. And if you can't see it, it is something wrong with you, because it is obvious. Even regular people in the world can feel it. They can see it. All right. And I remember years ago, because a lot of people say, oh, since COVID, even before COVID, the time was getting faster and faster and faster. All right. For years. Okay. You could see the phases, and we have talked about it over the years and done videos over the years. Right. But now it is at an extreme level. No doubt, man. Okay. And that's a very, very, very great thing for us, for the hopeful elect, for the Israelites. We have to understand that as we are seeing it and feeling it. You know, you feeling like you got to catch up to everything. It's like, because you don't have the same 24 hours. Okay. But that's a great thing. Okay. Now let's go back to Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. Let's read it again. And except those days should be shortened. Now let's go into shorten in the blue letter.
Strong's G 2856, kalabao, kalabao.
Okay, it says to mutilate, to abridge, curtail. Let's go into mutilate in the Google definition. It says to severely damage, injure, or disfigure. Okay, and here it says a person, animal, or object, especially by violently cutting or tearing off an essential part. Okay, and we understand in this situation, it's talking about time. So the Lord is literally cutting the time for real. We don't have the same. He is cutting it. He is trimming it. So it's not the same 24 hours. It is sped up because he has the power to do so. He has the power. It's in his hands, man. Okay, so he can speed up as fast as he wants. So years ago, when you thought that was the max, you're like, man, this time going fast. What about now? Going into 2027. Do you see this time? It is unreal, man. Okay, but it's a great thing. Let's go to curtail. That was another word on the definitions. In the Google, it says to curtail is to reduce, limit, or cut short something. Right. Okay, so YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI is literally cutting it short for real. All right, that's not just talking. It's literally cut short. So you're going to feel it. But that is a sign. When we feel it this big, this extreme, and you got people who don't believe and don't understand that feel it, okay, that is a huge sign that it's over. All right. Let's go to Luke chapter 12, verse 32. Fear not, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Because when you go back to Matthew 24, verse 22, and except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, For our sake, the Hebrew Israelites, those days shall be shortened to get to what? So why is the Lord shortening it? I just read it in Luke 12:32. Fear not, little flock. Okay, we don't have to fear. That sound mind, right? That power he has given us. All right. For it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom. Right. It's Yahawah's pleasure to give us that kingdom. So he is speeding the time up to get to this, to give us the kingdom, his good pleasure. So when you see the time get to this extreme level, you should say, whoo, call halam Yahawah BAHASHAM HAWASHI. Okay, this is the end. You should be praising the Lord because it is a sign that is over. That is a great sign. Okay, it's nowhere around it, man. Let's go to Romans chapter 8, verse 18. For I reckon that the sufferings of this present time are not to be worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us. Right, being glorified with YAHAWASHI. Okay, so this sufferings that we're suffering now, the fact that we see this time going by this fast, it is over. Now your mind is supposed to be in the heavens. You're supposed to be glorifying Yahawah BAHASHAM HAWASHI, and now you can say, man, we ain't got long. Man, it's over. And you can measure the time in your mind and get your mind right. Okay, we don't have a lot left till we are changed for forever. Immortality. So it's impossible to think you can compare what you're going through to that, because that never ends. This does. Our crying, our suffering, our pain is coming to an end, man. Okay. Now, while we wait patiently for the rest to finish out, let's go to Psalms chapter 55, verse 22. Cast thy burdens upon the Lord, Yahawah BAHASHAM HAWASHI, and he shall sustain thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Right. Rest with us. Okay. Like the scripture says. All right. So now anything that we got going on, we cast it upon the Lord, our mind, our care. Okay. That's how you get sustained, by casting your care. Now you understand that this place is over. You understand it don't matter. Different things you wanted to try, the Lord blocked you, but then you kept trying to go. He said, okay, go ahead. And you tasted it. And you're like, oh, shit. Right. Okay, so you learned, you repented, you learned. Right? Trust the Lord now. Okay, and just watch. Seek him and he shall add. You ain't got to worry about nothing. All right? Like I just read, cast thy burdens upon Yahawah BAHASHAM HAWASHI, and he shall sustain thee. That is the truth. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved. Do you believe this? It's in the word. Okay, do you believe it? Let's go to Matthew chapter 6. Let's start at verse 33. I love the whole chapter, but we're going to read 33 and 34. Verse 33. But seek you first the kingdom of Yahawah BAHASHAM HAWASHI and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Right, your shelter, what you need, etc., etc. Okay, in general, your energy, your health, etc., etc. Take therefore no thought for tomorrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. So if these days are shortened like this at extreme level, you really got to pay attention now. Otherwise, you're going to be in trouble, man. Okay, because Satan ain't stopping. So while this time is going by fast and faster, and you trying to keep up, you're not paying attention to the prophecies, okay, to this prophecy saying that the time would move faster. All right, meaning the days should be shortened. It will be shortened. So what you got to do, you have to examine that you are in a war. So you have to adjust. You have to make adjustments as a soldier of Yahawashi. That's the truth. Yahawah BAHASHAM HAWASHI is squeezing us to come closer, but he is squeezing the world to their downfall, to destruction. You understand? So with that, I hope you're edified. I want to give our praises and honor to Yahawah BAHASHAM Yahawashi BAHASHAM RAWCHAA QADASH for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone, and shalom to Yaakam out there that's doing the truth in all sincerity. Shalom.